All right, so family, now welcome back to yet another very, very important segment where they can through the Talking Point platform. My name, of course, is Mr. Common Talk. Today, now the 15th of January, 2024. Today, now exclusive interview we get with a group of Sierra Leoneans, and they are made up of women, very, very strong, dynamic women. We then call themselves United Voices for Sierra Leone. Then get a petition where they launch officially today. And that petition, they now against President Julius Maada Bio. But anyway, we're going to introduce them at the Tona for make at least then tell me much more what in this petition mean and how then plan for make a reach to the authorities and way involved. If you're the first in this for join we want for use this opportunity for welcoming our talking point community. Yeah, we there for talk about things that we get the potential of okay we go BM. We also get the potential of okay we go before. Things that the traditional media like gladly ignore or do they free for talk or no one for talk at all. And they would pay attention there with why? Because we community members, not that them pay premium. So and we respect that. We did two side, we did TPP na YouTube, perhaps society is for the first time. And we also did na Facebook. We name na Facebook na talking point platform. Consider for join we as a family. Now YouTube, just click on the maybe if they use computer or they use phone, just look within the left or the right. If you see something like subscribe, click on the subscribe button, turn the notification, which means each time we come up with new program, you will be alerted. We will inform you. The same thing goes on Facebook. All right, we not waste time. We they come for can introduce them people like better one and for one by the program.
Just one platform for news every day. Now we can't alone for education, entertainment, political affairs.
All right, so family, yes, as soon as I see today, the ladies that don't dominate me now the screen. So like we are the master of the ladies, then go sorry for we anyway. Now women's power. But anyway, I want for use this opportunity for welcome Una and of course Rachel, not to new face on social media, but either way, low taken from you. You go extend greetings to Fambule with the listening you fine word.
Family, una good afternoon, good evening, good morning, depending on where you're watching from. I want to tell una thank you for stating to this platform, and we get big message for not just the women of Sierra Leone, but for Sierra Leoneans across the world. So plenty thank you, Mr. Common Talk, for having us on the program.
All right, thank you, most welcome. Of course, family, una don't they recognize this face now? Dr. Fatima Babi. In program, they always when I can cheer up and they with you back today. Yes, Doc, you get the mic.
Thank you. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever una day, Sierra Leoneans all around the world. We glad for there and we thank Mr. Common Talk for host we for this very important day, none other than the Martin Luther King in birthday, the king of civil rights, and this is what we are about. We fight for the rights, the human rights and the civil rights of Sierra Leoneans. So we're glad for there and we very, 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 very grateful, say Mr. Common Talk agree for host winner today. Of course, this is not part of this United Voices.
Oh, really?
For Sierra Leone. Everybody is part.
Everybody, okay. Glad to hear. All right, so Fambule, as you know, we get a bond between Una and we. We don't play on our own part. The program they live. So Una your partner for share, not a zo. Sharing is caring. Let the message go. So normally we can get 1,000 viewers live and plus. So we want to keep that standard. They're very important. All right, let's go to Una, the first thing first. We understand from the message say Una get a petition, but for we at Salon Posse, we don't understand what's in a petition. Is this something this is new to we? Let's bring you come doctor. What in this mean? What's in a petition for that mama or that papa what they've done at that village, we don't understand that English day. And for majority of Sierra Leone, we don't know what's in a petition. You able to let people understand first before we come to Una your own side?
Okay. Petition how I go put that? Okay, like where you did na the village, right? Something happened to you. You dey go for you dey go to the chief. You go summon to the chief. This not to like court, but you dey go put your own complaint to the chief for saying, now so don't happen to me. Now for look into wetin don't happen to me. So this petition, yeah, we dey do am. Whether we dey send am to the international community. So now we chief them, because now then they support we, now then they support the countries them. So petition na a document where you dey make, you outline all the problems them where you dey face as a people. Okay, we the people of Sierra Leone, all the problems that we dey face, and who they cause them problems there, Mr. Julius Maada. So we dey take we own case now, say now so don't happen to we. Now that's there in the petition. Who that we dey address and to, we don't list them all the one the way we dey address, we petition to. Petition now for ask for intervention, now for ask for let them do something about what thing they happen to me. If I then a village,
so if I understand, like, oh, somebody they sees advantage by you, you go lay complaint to
the chief. Exactly.
This,
yes.
They bully me.
Tell this man, yeah, now me been the farm now, yeah, but now you know the griller farm there anymore. So not to necessarily court, but the chief go can say, okay, what happen under there? He can't intervene. So we they ask for international intervention, and what thing we put now this petition, yeah, or we complaints that we will get now things that way other Sierra Leoneans they don't work on already. But we not really see any petition like this. Okay. Sierra Leoneans, they don't do demonstrations all around the world. Sierra Leoneans, they don't write letters, 30-something page letter to ICC, to UN. So we want for build on top of everything with Sierra Leoneans that we don't do so far with a petition. Right. Like where you right. You don't add bonga, you don't add this, you don't add that. Now you say, oh, na the Maggi left. So we na the Maggi. So we want
whose plaza and the cassava leaf or
so we they add this now as in addition to waiting with brothers and sisters, and we all don't the voice out, we don't cry to una. Now this would they bring can to una now. Now the petition this. So we they collect, so waiting petition they do, you they collect signatures. Anybody where he knows say waiting with they say now this petition, not true. He go sign them. He sign them. So we get a number of signatures that we go on the petition. So where we don't get that number of signatures, then they take that petition. Then now we go na UN Security Council. We go deliver. We go na UN Human Rights Council. We go deliver. All the other different places we go deliver to them. Say now this the United Voices of Sierra Leoneans all around the world. Now this we don't agree on. Say now this 90 money we right now. We need una intervention.
All right, thank you very much. Yes, Rachel Akam, tell me a little bit about what's in are these United Voices, the organization? Is it something that about membership, you open up to membership, or how it come about in the first place? What's in provoke this organization in existence, one?
Well, first of all, it's a movement. Let me put it that way. It's a movement. And like Dr. Babi don't say, it consists of every Sierra Leonean across the world. And it will be interesting for Una for also know say this movement, not to just Sierra Leoneans, we get with African brothers and sisters as well. We join the movement, we also one for compliment and also stand in solidarity with waiting we they go through in our country, and then self they go through as the same as we they go through. So we have African brothers and sisters, not just Sierra Leoneans, where they inside this movement. And you say waiting really inspired this movement. We all belong to a lot of organizations, a lot of affiliation. But this movement is different, like I said, because it make up of not just even Sierra Leoneans, but other African countries, citizens, them with self they go through the same as we Sierra Leoneans and they go. So it is open. I mean, you can reach out to any of we. It is open. It's not like there's any membership criteria where you go meet up. It's just a movement. And today, I want the Sierra Leonean to understand the importance of why we even decide for launch this petition on this day, which is the MLK, where we they call the Martin Luther King's Day. Because if una understand, una with the America, like just make Sierra Leone and the way they alone understand the importance of this day today, where Sierra Leoneans they enjoy this civil rights where Martin Luther King don't fight for. Now we as foreigner they enjoy today. Where at this point Sierra Leoneans the way don't naturalize now so get the power for votes. Where black people then get the power for votes. When human rights issues has been addressed, where civil rights issues them, the country as America as a country don't come forth with the realization for address some of the civil rights issue. Now somebody fought for them. Now somebody lay in blood for them. Now somebody struggle and go through persecution for them. Now make today and America then they honor them because of the civil rights movement where it ginger up black Americans, where it also ginger up Americans for their civil rights, for labor rights, and it fit for so many rights in America, where we all within this country, this part of the world, they enjoy today. So that is why as a movement, we decide for even launch this petition today, because there's no other better time to do that other than now, where we safe as a country, they go through this crisis of we human rights be constantly abused, be constantly we are constantly tortured every day, physically, emotionally in our country. There's no better time to launch this petition. So that is why we decide for launch and today for raise that awareness. I know said the talk, we don't talk the talk. We don't do a lot of talking.
Yeah.
Different platforms, different organizations don't send letter. Like and Dr. Babi said, they can do the add the Maggie and compliment all them petition there and then letter, then complain here where we other Sierra Leoneans and don't do. And this time it go get a bit of a different and a twist, because at this point in time, we are even engaging these international partners where the whole of this week, we have engagement with the MCC, we have engagement with US State Department and other, stakeholders them, where now we moral guarantors than Sierra Leone, where we they engage this week, physically, in person, while we they go, for go distribute their letters. So it's a different twist, and that's where we're coming from.
Yeah. All right, thank you very much. You don't make a much more clearer.
Martin Luther King said, the time is always right to do the right thing. So there is no better time than now. So this is where we are. And it's forward. We're not looking back.
All right. One thing I just want to look at the nature of these. What's in the inside this? What's in the inside this petition? Is it something where not just maybe so few words there? Tell me a little bit about what's in actually compiled inside this. Is this a dossier, well detailed, or just a summary of certain things that want to say the development partners need for know about? What's in the inside it?
I guess because we don't want to make it too long, I guess you go call them a summary, but it's a chronicle of things and way they happen to Sierra Leoneans, the way don't pass and present. And we just want for bring them, not to for say they don't know them here, would they bring them to their attention, would they bring them up, up na the radar, for let them know, say these are the things that are affecting Sierra Leoneans, and these are the reasons why we need intervention. And I hope say you go able for read them, and then while you read them, maybe we go explain any part where you get any kind of confusion. But basically, a chronicle of things that what they go through. This is not the past. As we speak, Mother Bio right now in handed now with throat na Sierra Leone. We can't breathe. So we are asking for a breath they ask the international community, this man in the oppressed way. It's not a past tense, it's past, present, and if they're not intervene, it's going to continue, maybe for the next couple of years or more. And we don't want bloodshed in our country, because now that it look like saying now that it invite. So we want the international community for intervene now while we still able for breathe. But if they not do that, waiting there for happen, it will be, it not go be, it not go good. It will be too late for them to intervene at that time. So waiting then at the petition is basically what everybody knows. So anybody will read this petition, no go can accuse we say we they go like we don't like Pamada Bio. Mada Bio self go read this petition. Yeah, it go not say we not like Pana. There's nothing in this petition that is fabrication or lies, and we back them with some evidences them we're able for put there. So I go say now a summary, to answer your question, because
All right.
of course we're not going to put everything in there, but we are ready and open to give more details to the decision makers them, for make them see what if something were not available to them, we're ready for produce them to them.
All right. So Rachel, you don't be maybe like on a contribution in terms of human rights violations, abuse in the country. People really appreciate now, but when I don't, like what you say, when I don't talk, people don't, all over, people don't do the talk and, look the works. But what do you hope for achieve with this particular sort of like activism again, apart from what you depend on? What do you hope for achieve?
Well, before I answer that, I be just want highlight, some of the things them we indicate inside the petition.
No, at the count Nande, we give a share around so that people can go see who they can understand step by step. Yeah.
All right. So the main objective or what we want to achieve at the end of the day is for ensure say the international community, we moral guarantors them, we decision makers them, make them act. This time with a call for action, with a call for intervention, because we did at a crossroad wherein if these people them not intervene, it is eminent from all indicators that we see as alone, from the human rights abuse, from the injustice, the corruption, the killings and all of that. It is eminent that history will repeat itself, which is the bloody 11 years of civil war. So now that's we they try for avoid, and we they draw the attention of the international community as to what we go through that past 11 years day for make come back, because all the indicators are there right now. So that is why we are calling for action. And like you say, what you want for achieve now, make we take further steps for ensure say we not just go left letter. We want to ensure say we engage them for discuss some of them things there where we indicate for expand on some of them things there where we indicate inside the petition. We want to engage there with donor partners there like the MCC where they support Sierra Leone. We get an engagement with them. Like I say, this is we take them to another level now. We have to engage with our moral guarantors, not just for good drop letter. So we know say what is the petition is heavyweight. I can assure you that it's heavyweight because we not left nothing. And the good thing is we were able to we were centered focus on the human rights issues.
Like I can jump in, Richard. So now the Minister of Information, they say Sierra Leone and they then go at the MCC, then go Simen and Ogi Salomoni. Are you part of those people?
This is something we have been doing, and also just today. We don't play. We don't do homework long time ago. We've played. I belong to a women's organization, Woolid, where we don't do a lot of things behind the scenes. So waiting in the scene also is just what we have been doing in the diaspora. It's just a reflection of what we do, and we continue for do more. That's why we get this extensive global organization. We get all Sierra Leoneans inside and also other nationals them where they stand with we, you know, for ensure say we get peace, justice, and security in our country.
All right, thank you very
the
much.
message we for go to the Minister of Information is that waiting the one and they don't do, we get for back them up and push the MCC towards waiting the one and they don't ask for they're not giving that money there. So we are not going to say, oh, we are not part of that. No, we are part of it. And we are going to do more to push the MCC not to give them that money, because it's only going to end up in their personal bank accounts. What thing they don't do with the 1 billion, where they be don't give for education. Education is, I mean, you cannot call home for what thing they go on at the education system right now, where you find out how much money don't go into, so we are proud of the people that have been pushing for the MCC money not to be given, and we are going to help to push that agenda even further.
All right, thank you very much. Now, one last question I go ask before we put the petition, let people understand before we share on our launcher officially. We don't follow many organizations across the country, and we can see some them begin, but most organizations, one key thing where they can lack the sustainability strategy. The idea can be beautiful, then get the energy, but what's in a sustainability strategy for engage the community, the people? Because there's so much distraction on Facebook, on YouTube, on social media in general. Because when I could talk right now, and maybe in 2-3 days, 4, 5, 10, 20,000 people in the watch now, and that's it. So when I get any sustainable strategy for make sure when our message become much more live in the ears and the minds of Sierra Leoneans, because that's the key.
Yeah, I mean, we're not going to sit down here now and outline all we strategy, but this is for sure. This group don't they build up. So this is not a one-off thing. We believe in using we knowledge and we skills them, follow with the push in the background, and that is going to continue. So we know they can say, okay, after today, now this will they do, now this will they do. But we go say, let people then watch for the results of waiting they will get for the do, now the background, whether we they collaborate with others or whether we just they make them, something where they just come from this group. But this is not a group that is going to go away soon. It's not going to go anywhere. We are here to stay, and we're here to continue working and giving our level best to this movement, so that we go achieve what we need for achieving Sierra Leone. The only way where this movement here go die now, if everything come go well na Sierra Leone, we see say with people then they're doing fine, then get clean water, then get food for eat, then get like electricity. That's when this movement will end. But I know say the history of other organizations coming and going, we are not part of those. We are here to stay, and we are here to take action. Now that make us see we on first initiative here is action. Not to say for talk no more. We demand actions, and we are going to follow through so that their actions we see they are taking.
Yeah, I just want to add to it, Dr. Babi say about organization come and go. That is why we're not an organization; it's a movement. So, and we plan on, in fact, keeping it for the rest for the rest of the time as we can, because it's an ongoing process. Fighting for civil rights is an ongoing process. Fighting for freedom of speech is an ongoing process. Fighting for gender equality is an ongoing. So it's an ongoing process, and it's open. And every now and again, we will come up, like Dr. Babi say, we might not put out all of our strategies out there. We there behind the scene, they work, and do activism in a very non-violent way. I think that's why Martin Luther King be able to succeed for pushing agenda in a non-violence way. And it is a right, it's a fundamental human right when, you feel strongly about issues where they go on a country and you don't feel satisfied. I know that the pauper regime always take offense to people the way they oppose them, even genuine criticism, they take offense to that. And I don't know why. And that is why, as we say, I mean, all the indicators are there, for a dictatorship as BO, autocratic government as BO, because I mean, if as a time like this, people are afraid to speak, I just want to take this opportunity for just put something out there. It will interest you that some time ago, but I think 2 years ago, when this whole thing burst out, this awareness, this atrocity, intimidation, and killings, I reached out to a couple of women, where I know say they were very, very vibrant during past government, top women organization that some of you might know. And trust me, it will shock you, Mr. Common Talk, waiting Ayeri from was a prominent woman them where we don't tie the oja against government for speak truth to power, regardless of who that you be. He say, Rachel, he say, me age now, this government is not good, but if I talk, then can we go to Pademba, I go to die, I go die. So people know the reality, but they are scared. They are, they're terrified. Because of the way our President Bio or then President Bio, they carry out in activity for intimidate people every minute, every second. So the fear is in the minds and the eyes and the face of Sierra Leonean. I was shocked. He said, Rachel, we can't talk. He said, we just go and play along with the government because we talk now, then come between a Pademba, look at my age, I go just die. That's a woman where we always vocal. That's a woman who belongs to a very powerful woman organization, not the country. So you can imagine if somebody like that cannot talk, what about the common Sierra Leoneans then? Where every day they've been tortured. If hunger not kill them by the bullets, hunger go kill them by food no day, or hunger go kill them by the things they wait and they see. I mean, it's a lot going on. And it saddens me to see that we're there at a state where we're not able to voice out. And that is why we are stepping in. And that is why we are together in the diaspora, because this now we obligation for ensure say we call the government to order through our international partners.
All right, thank you very much. That's one thing
the responsibility on us. So you cannot sit, your brothers and sisters are silenced, they are suffering, and you have the freedom. We are enjoying freedom in these parts of the world, and we are not using those freedoms to help our, brothers and sisters who cannot speak up. It's just mind-boggling that any Sierra Leonean would think that what we are doing is wrong, because we have the responsibilities to speak up for those who are not able to speak up. So many have died for speaking up.
All right, I think it already answered because on the politics today, dissenting voice not there. Even constructive criticism self is not tolerated, and we've seen that. Even some of who in media, like to pack the evidence where they analyze issue, still it no matter. But again, we'll continue. One thing I know about woman then that guy is bad. If you don't put some on something, you don't see now that thing they succeed or you go anyway. But Fambule, we need to get 1,000 live views. Say that not the standard we don't set. So therefore, hope say for share. So they can put now the petition. I don't know if I get any, any ceremony or whatever, I can just officially declare, say, launch them before Sharon. Yes, the Rachel and Doctor, and again, anything special for art before we share now, it go official to the public, to the world.
Well, just in the name of God, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. We did do this for country and for our people. And we are doing this selflessly. We cannot even tell you how we have been sacrificing. We all go to work 8 hours a day, and then we meet, in the evening, over and over, every day, every line, so it took a lot of work, to get this You can read this in maybe 5 minutes, but it took more than it took a lot of days of working. So with a hope to God, we are hoping to God that it will resonate with our people, first of all, and that we will be able to collect all the signatures that we need, and then we will be able to deliver it to the decision makers. But as far as any ceremony for launching, we are submitting this to God Almighty in the name of our people in Sierra Leone, and for us to achieve what we need to achieve. Bismillah.
All right, thank you, Rachel. When I get any targets number, because normally you can see certain threshold of certain petition, some can get for 500,000, 100,000, 200,000. Is there something like that in this petition when at the launch show? Is there any threshold of certain people for registering before not taken to the stakeholders they want to meet?
I'm opening with the open arm. We want as much as. We will not talk about a threshold there, but we want as much as Sierra Leoneans and Africans the way also they in solidarity with we for making them share them, and let we get a good number of people the way they sign this petition. Then even before we take it to the international community, or we donor partners them, or we moral guarantors them, like I tell you before, we are also going there in person. Like I say, we get for engage MCC in person for discuss this petition. With or even without the signatory, we will go there and engage them. We also have to engage a couple of entities them where we go talk about later in the next 2 weeks. That now we mission for ensure say then take action with regards to the waiting day inside this petition. So we want as many and as much Sierra Leoneans them and other countries them, foreigners them, all over the world, because I know say not to win no more day inside this. Other countries are standing in solidarity with me. So we want as much as anybody can sign this petition that we can put them together and forward them. But
all right,
that, we will go in person.
Yeah, I see a lot of people in the wait for signing now. But one last question what they ask, when I get any time frame, when are they looking for at least forget at these signatures, or maybe something a month or 2 month time before gather? Is there any time frame?
No one set a time frame or a limit, but as Mrs. Stadon say, we are also engaging in the background. So as we are doing that, we will gauge the time. We'll come to the point where we'll say, okay, well, we don't get enough now, and we don't make enough contacts now. Okay, this petition can go now. This is a decent number. So we the way we the plan, we not because if you set date, say by tomorrow I want 100 signatures. If you not get them tomorrow, what you go do? You go come back and begin to change them. So we not set that kind of timeline. We are going to just put this out there and collect, push it. We are ready to do the work. We are ready to do whatever it takes to get as many signatures as possible. And then we're also doing the background work. And then when we get to the point where we think it's, this is enough or it's good enough for now, we will take it to, the decision makers.
All right. Thank you very much. So Fabula, what they can do? Because let us sign something. We no. Not so. If find volley, you understand what you get for sign. They can put on phone now the screen, and we thank God the authors and they are the people who actually take pen, then take pen for writer. Anyone who don't understand, we'll ask them to explain to we, and which gets, of course, we get open the line for learners have ask questions. Of course, we don't see one messages in the comment section. They don't swell. That's a good thing, and we're not surprised. This is a highly engaging platform. Let me share the petition officially now. This is not the petition. This way, Dr. Babi, Rachel, and colleagues put together.
United Voices for Sierra Leone.
Yeah, so formula so now they see from the screen. This now the official launching of this petition with entitled "Urgent International Intervention in Sierra Leone." We go read them for now.
Mr. Common Talk, Mr. Common Talk. Although we not come with a ceremony, but if you get the national anthem, maybe you go play at this point.
All right. Okay. I think. Well. Okay. Let me just see what thing will happen with that.
Okay.
Bear with me. This come unexpected, but no problem. We go try. One moment. Let me just talk with the other me team down there, the technical side. Me then send them for we up. Fumble and I give a short moment. We come. This is very important. You know why I miss this message, and every little bit, every little word there, it means a lot to you. And yourself now part of this message will be carry out to the world. Where this vibrant movement, what they call United Voices for Sierra Leone, they move on with. Well, they can shortly and with they kind of breathe and for now.
Talking point platform, TTPTB. Oh yeah. Unale we pledge with love and loyalty to we sweet mama salute. Now we all come together as one for tomorrow. Now we go make salute.
All right, so Fambulem. All right, so we play we national anthem for Fambulem before we can read for we save the petition. All right, so
I go to much.
is the United, you want to start a United Voices for Sale and say, dear decision makers, security and peace for the people of Sierra Leone hang in the balance. Our citizens continue to face escalating violence due to President Julius Maada Bio's ruthless autocratic rule. Mr. Bio's harshness towards citizens is causing death and misery among the people and leading the country closer to another bloody civil war that will be worse than the previous one. Mr. Bio and his regime continue to destroy democracy, justice, and human rights in the country with the arbitrary arrest, torture, imprisonment, and killings of citizens based on their tribal, regional, and political party affiliations. All right, Doc, you go want tell me about this line where you would open so it's too captivating. I mean, like they draw the attention of people. You want to tell people then exactly how you come up with these words where I mean for the first time when you read and first you want, I mean, you know, they draw it closer for you want for suspense day and anybody where gets hurt, where gets human rights background, is see them what's very strong. Any organization will see it would definitely want to read more. I wanna come about Dentia for get at this words.
Mr. Common Talk and viewers, we did not make these up. These are the realities on the ground. We just put those realities into words. We did not make any of these up. This is what's happening on the ground. This is what Sierra Leoneans are experiencing in Sierra Leone, in any Sierra Leonean inside of Sierra Leone. And even those of us outside cannot argue with this paragraph. We are experiencing this firsthand. So all we did was to put into words what we are going through. That's it. There's
All
nothing.
right. Okay, thank you. Now, let me scroll down. Family and a short one. Not enough here says until they can take on a time on this. Mr. Bio assumed the presidency in April 2018 following a hotly contested election. His election promise was to usher in a new era of governance and economic reform. However, Mr. Bio's ironclad rule, combined with his corruption and mismanagement of the country, of the nation's resources, has placed the majority of the Sierra Leoneans in extreme poverty. The country most.
Can anybody argue with that? When Mr. Bio came in, he said, what was his slogan? New direction, right? New direction to where? The new direction has taken us into hellfire, practically. So now this would try for put into words. Now this petition, yeah. Sierra Leoneans, they don't experience this. We don't know for 5 years, Mr. Bio, they sing, yeah, in people, then they sing new direction, new direction, new direction. Wusa, we don't go, which direction we don't go in these 5 years, since 2018 to now? What direction are we in? We're in the direction of going to hell.
All right, the country's most recent multidimensional poverty index showed a majority of the population, 59.2%, is multidimensionally poor, with an additional 21% at risk of multidimensional poverty. This means more than 5 million of the country's 7 million people are deprived of basic needs, such as food, healthcare, education, housing, and energy. The anguished cries of citizens against this despair of economic hardship that has gripped the nation since Mr. Bio took power led to peaceful protests on August 10, 2022. Mr. Bio's response to this peaceful protest was violent outbursts against the population as he unleashed his deadly presidential guards and other security forces to perpetrate a harrowing massacre of innocent citizens. In BBC and CNN interviews regarding the slaughter of citizens, he further demonstrated his ambivalence towards the welfare of the people, the people of Sierra Leone, by labeling protesters as terrorists. The government's mayhem on the people of Sierra Leone in August 2022 is forever etched in the minds of Sierra Leoneans as yet another heart-wrenching chapter in our nation's history. Now, Rachel, I know say they involve in this definitely. Then say one of the people that will be make people and die because una bigi yeah space to Adebayo and the likes. And when I don't put this, you want to light on this words who don't when I don't gather together. So
the issue of August 10, now one pan they issue them away with a call to action for the international community for set up a private investigation where caused the death of so many civilians them. As we can see from even the videos that are out there from international media houses them, states clearly say on August 10, the people were peaceful. They came out very peaceful to exercise their fundamental human right. And in the midst of that, as always, this government and Bio in government, where the only way or where would then train the military or even the police to de-escalate issue now for use the weapon against its citizens. And that's what they did because the civilians were armless. We saw from the beginning of the protest that the civilians were armless. You see women, hungry women, desperate women, crying for help to the international community. I'm sure most of you are familiar yourself with the international media news we go out there, even to CNN, for indicate say these were harmless civilians just crying for help. And what the government knows how to do best for use the military, use the police against its citizen, use them gun, them bullet against them. And so after the investigation, you cannot jump a mind to a John in rest. You cannot call the perpetrators to investigate the same issue where we investigate. So these are some of the things we are calling for a private investigation as to what happened, will lead to many people. In fact, the people that were then claim, say, and kill, there are many more, even after August 10, when people and they go pull them at the house just because of your political affiliation, then kill you. So there are a lot of people that were then killed, like Evangelist Samson, and a lot of more Evangelist Samson day. But because Evangelist Samson was prominent, so now he make probably people and they feel saying only one per that person they were then go could kill after August 10. There are many more Evangelist Samson where they kill brutally after even the August 10, just because they are affiliated with the opposition, or just because they say this person has been opposing or criticizing their government. So these are some of the things we are calling for international action, for do an investigation, so that we will get closure, family then will get closure on some of these issues them where happen, some of these atrocities them will happen by the police and the military with direction from others from above.
All right, thank you very much. So,
just for buttress on what Mr. Sedon say.
Yeah.
Your question was, Madabio's government is blaming platforms that allowed somebody like Adebayo to speak out. Why not? We promote free speech. So the speeches of Adebayo or anybody else does not contain bullets. Only Mr. Madabio has access to bullets in that country. So the people that die by the bullets are not being killed by what we are saying in the diaspora. So the MO of Mr. Bio and his regime is, every time they cause these atrocities, is to look outside and blame others. Oh, it's like the husband slapping the 32 teeth out of the wife's mouth and say, "You made me do it, because you said so. You did not speak well to my mother." Whatever the excuse, there is no excuse for what Mr. Madabio is doing. There is no excuse for killing civilians, degrading civilians, as we can see in this picture. This is a woman being disgraced in street, stripped naked. These are things that happen because Madabio wants to put fear in the people for speaking up. And no amount of instigation from outside can justify what Madabio is doing to the people on the ground. In addition to starving them, we have seen the economic condition. This is a very, very, let me say, a conservative figure that we are seeing here. Worse is happening to the people. There are more people that are starving and dying every day because they are not having, food or nutrition. So no amount of blame on people in the diaspora. Mr. Bio came from the diaspora and he used to speak up, but now he does not want us in the diaspora to speak up. It's not, if you go and kill people because I said something, I am not the one who killed them. You killed them. And he's the supreme leader of Sierra Leone. He's the only one who has bullets and guns in that country. Nobody else has guns besides the government in that country. We don't have gun violence other than the gun violence by Madabio security forces. So there's no blame on us on the outside for speaking up or giving platform to somebody to speak up. That's just nonsense. He has a lot of those excuses just to escape blame, but that does not make him escape any blame.
Mr. Comontok, I see people and they ask you for pin the petition on the Facebook. For pin the petition, people want to see the petition. People want to start signing. So I just draw your attention to that.
I see them. I see the anxiety. They keep
Yeah.
I know I made them say what they never know. Now, law left for the signed document, oh, no, no, what's inside there. You're not going to know. Sometimes you go, don't sign your own death warrant.
You know that warrant.
So, not sign your own death warrant. Okay. So, I don't know what's inside was done. I go sign. We don't really anger. As we done so, don't even for now. Yeah? Now, don't worry. We are coming. All right. Let's rush quickly on this. Mr. Biosecurity forces beating a woman in the street. Okay, I think that is a picture where on the put them. Sadly, Mr. Bio's extrajudicial killings have never been investigated independently, nor have they stopped. The security forces have killed and continue to kill many more citizens, as presented in a recent documentary titled "Bloody Democracy in Sierra Leone," produced by the Association for Restoration of Democracy in Sierra Leone. These government brutalities against the people of Sierra Leone are forever staining the memory of Sierra Leoneans and making our country even more fragile and prone to imminent war. What is at stake? Very good question. Sierra Leoneans were shocked and found it troubling that their country was even considered for a non-permanent membership on the UN Security Council for 2024-2025 on the heels of Mr. Bio's August 2022 massacre and subsequent violence against the people. The Sierra Leoneans are gravely concerned about the seemingly disregard of international community for their plight in Sierra Leone. Contrary to what Mr. Bio says at the UN General meetings, citizens are not enjoying peace and security because their human rights are being violated by Mr. Bio and his regime every day. A seat at the UN Security Council is not only a mockery to the people, but it's also deeply contribute and makes the world see the UN as applying double standards. Therefore, the world questions the commitment of the UN Security Council to promote the principle of peace, security, and good governance in Africa around the world. Let me just round up now. The unwavering resilience of Sierra Leone in the fight against Mr. Bio's atrocities have moved Sierra Leoneans national across the globe to raise our voices through protests held in various parts of the world, including Europe and the United States. In August 2022, a group of concerned Sierra Leoneans worldwide carried out a message of despair and suffering to the International Criminal Court Hague, the United Nations in New York, and other international stakeholders. These heartfelt demonstrations are a cry for help, a plea for humanity to stand with us and take action. Yes. Rachel, you want to tell me a little bit about some of these, what is at stake based on this communique? What is at stake here? For, because we don't put up in English, not broken down to Creole, let family understand.
Like you say, there's a lot at stake for Sierra Leoneans. Already, people are dying every day. If you not die by the bullet, you go die by angry. When we look at the economic crisis, the economic situation, we don't grip the lives of Sierra Leoneans. So there's a lot at stake. And look at our young youth today. Every day they die of drugs, this kush and all of our things because what they do, job no day, you know, the things them way for ensure that this country for be happy, the country for be peaceful, the country for grow, no day. I mean, you also look at, you know, the health sector. People are dying of curable disease every day, and you look at the whatever say the atrocities of our arbitrary arrest every day of the opposition, either by, you know, being in the opposition or your affiliation or your tribe or your region. Every day we see that if you come up from this region, you are a threat to his government. If you come up from this tribe, you are a threat to this government. And also look at the military. Every day then they sack people, pull bread na people lemot every day. What do you expect of these aggrieved Sierra Leoneans then? So all these are a recipe for disaster. I mean, our peace is so fragile. Coming from, you know, 11-year bloody civil war, where we they even manage the peace. And if you look at the indicators where they're inside the TRC report, where caused the war, the 11-year civil war, these are all the indicators. Now make a lot. It's at stake. It's at stake. You know, the economic crisis, corruption, injustice, you know, against the people of Sierra Leone. Now, all things and they be lead to the civil war. And that is at stake right now. Regionalism, tribalism. So there's a lot. If we not speak up, or if we not call an urgent action by the international community, by our moral guarantors, the people the way they fund we, if we not call them for may they act now, honestly, if we don't be careful, like we indicate inside the petition, say, I mean, these all the eminence for Sierra Leone to go back to history of 7 years or 11 years brutal and bloody civil war.
All right, thank you. Yes.
Just to buttress on what my sister has said, you see, the UN Security Council stands for promoting peace and security. So, I mean, does that make sense to put a country like Sierra Leone on the Security Council, even though it's a non-permanent membership, a country in which people have no freedom of speech, all these atrocities happening? How can a country like that go and sit? What is Mada Bio or Sierra Leone going to contribute to the promotion of peace and security in Africa or anywhere? You cannot promote peace and security in your own household. You're going to go promote peace and security in somebody else's household? So this is a joke. It's a joke for Sierra Leone to be on the Security Council at this point in time. This is not the Sierra Leone that should be on the Security Council. And that's what we are pushing for. We don't belong there. We need to get off and have the right countries sit at that Security Council.
All right. Yes, despite, okay, let me continue this side. The continued atrocities by Mr. Bios and his regime with impunity make it appear that our cries remain largely overlooked by international community, which has yet to take decisive action to elevate the sovereignty of the people of Sierra Leone. The international community's silence is deafening, and citizens residing in Sierra Leone continue to bear the heavy burden of injustice. This now a gruesome picture.
Sorry, Mr. Bill. I mean, Mr. Come and Talk. Look what I call it. Mr. Come and Talk. I think you missed one paragraph. Did you read? Despite these valiant efforts,
I think that there are important issue waiting Mr. Common Talk could do, because people want to go into the petition and also for make look at the time. There are important issues where we call for action, where we want as a movement for make the international community for address. So I think say it will be very, very helpful if Mr. Common Talk outline some of our call to action from the international community.
Yes, exactly. So let me just take this last part, and I'm sure in a very short one. Let me just you see a very short, but let me just look at our call to action. This is not the most important part of the petition. Now, this, let me put it clearly. Our call for action, we urgently call on the regional and international communities, specifically the United Nations Human Rights Council, the UN Security Council, African Union, Economic Commission of West African States, European Union, US Department of State, US States Foreign Relations Committee, and many more to take immediate and decisive action against Mr. Julius Maada Bio and his regime in Sierra Leone. The following actions are urgently needed. Number one, conduct immediate and independent investigations at the community and household levels into extrajudicial killings in Sierra Leone from 2018 to present. Two, invite Mr. Julius Maada Bio to answer questions at the ICC. Put a hold on all MCC programs in Sierra Leone pending independent investigation of killings at household levels. Remove Sierra Leone from the UN Security Council pending results of independent probes. Impose economic and other sanctions on Mr. Bio's cabinet and other officials, including the travel bans, freezing bank accounts worldwide. Request for release of all unlawful detainees. So FAMU, technically, these are the most important points, and the rest now just like a reference way for tell you side and get the source. And like this now like an open secret, not a two-way new. Many it's not two-way people in the sleep with every day. So that's now what's in the petition content. So you know we sign documents we know side it. So officially.
Yes, the petition is officially launched. I hope the link. I know they see the
I think say Mr.
comments. It didn't have the
Comment.
comments now. Hopefully,
Okay, I
it didn't
think
have the comments
try
now.
to put the link, not the comments section,
Okay.
because Sierra Leoneans one for sign the petition.
I think you get for Pinam, otherwise it can go down.
Yeah, I want for take this opportunity for make Sierra Leoneans and you where they talk say, you not concern me.
All right. So Fambo now they link this as soon as they see and so now. All right. So we don't put down like 2 times, 3 times at the campaign or back for Leone see. So you can start the signing now. Anybody now like can start the signing. I will pin them back for Una there. We don't clock 1 hour. We definitely can open the line left from Bulen lower you with and get for say, but the petition Una be with we would they come just now. We just want
Mr. Common Talk, as you did try for do that, I just want for talk to family and quickly as they sign the petition. This we are all Sierra Leoneans them. Some of we can choose for Sidom and set remote because not to we they kill, not to we they cry angry now so, but we they do them for the sake of humanity and for the sake of we picking and woman them where they die every day in a hospital of angry of the bullets. So not sit down and say concern you, because one way or the other we all get family, we get people in a Sierra Leone. You not go say concern you because they kill you. It concern you because if you don't be they send $100 in a salon 5 years ago or 7 years ago, now you therefore send $300 for the person survive. So it affects everybody, regardless whether you the salon or you know the salon. And this we need to do one because we hate President Bio in government. We did one because we don't give President Bio a mandate. In fact, we give him 5-year mandate force for make it fulfill a new direction, make it put food in our people and say, and I promise will, but up till now we haven't seen those commitments being fulfilled. So that is why we did do this petition for ensure, say for column and draw in S. Say this is what you promise us, but in a different direction you did take Sierra Leone and say we don't go lay complain like Doc Babi say we don't go lay complain, we don't outline we issues them. So we want for make the international community the one that way we depend on for money and for loan for everything for make them safe will take action against then things here so where we they suffer from and continue for suffer from. So please, I they encourage you now for share and make una sign them and make una tell family, let it all go round the world so that we're able to sign this petition, because now una go able for make we continue this movement. Now una commitment to this petition for go able for also encourage and energize we for continue this movement. Some you might not want to be part of the movement, but your role and responsibility when you go play now for ensure say you sign this petition. Please, una share, so everybody go get this information and for able for sign this petition.
Thank you. Well said. Yes.
All right. So, Fambule, we can open the line and we'll follow with you now the opportunity for ask question or make a comment as always. On be with the set time. And of course, we can look at the comment section also. We go try for take some messages then they also.
As you set up, Mr. Common Talk, I want for just add for say, we were there alive today, we were there, we get well body and we get voice when we fail to use our voices today, we are cheating the next generation. We are cheating the youth. The youth in Sierra Leone are stranded. It's like they're on an island and they have nothing, I mean, not even leaves to eat, except hard synthetic drugs that is ruining them. So they do this for the youth, they do this for the next generation, because the next generation, if you get Peking, you tell them tomorrow, you tell this story of Mother Bio in atrocities, then tomorrow, that Peking, they go ask you, Papa, uncle, sister, mama, what did you do? What did you do in the face of what Mother Bio they do? You're not going to say you go under bed, you hide. Oh, no. That's not going to because what we next generation will gain. Now we get for pave that way for them. Now we get for lay the foundation, because waiting we go do today, now get for make them lives them better tomorrow, or then get a worse life tomorrow. So we are doing this not for us in this day today, but we are doing this for the youth of tomorrow, for the youth and the next generation, because the youth of today now then are the next leaders of that country. But waiting and they see, so if Mother Bio get away with waiting they do, of course the one the way they come after then self now the same thing they self get for do. So there will be no hope for that country. So we need to do this for future generations.
All right, okay, thank you very much. All right. So what do we go do now? Now they take the text messages while in the setup for the lines and they come on. They say I have signed the petition. All right. Okay. I think the line don't connect. All right. Yes. Call outside the call from.
Yeah, this is Abdul call from United States.
All right, Abdul, you get the platform. You get the comment or question?
Yeah, they say hi to Dr. Babi and Geche. Mr. Common Talk, this move now is stunner. The question I get is, we know this government. When you plan for launch against them or you try for take a move against them, they plan a counter narrative. How this group plan for make sure say they address the issues in it. Thank you, bye.
All right, thank you very much. I hope so now the right questions there when I go respond to. Yes, let's take another call. Yes, call outside the call from.
I call from Europe.
All right, you get the platform.
Yes, this is a good, very, very good initiative. Many contribution here is the integrity of this petition. Because normally people who get money are not like the APC. Instead of employ a robot system, we will go and do a lot of petitions on the behalf. So after got a system, we will distinguish between a human and a robot first of all. Then which other mechanism then get in place, because this can be counterproductive. With, for example, if the government gets a robotic system, will go and do a lot of petition on the behalf. External and talk say, well, you see, people are left with business. So I hope that I guess we will distinguish between human beings and robots in this petition, and also the got integrity that we're going to put in place to ensure that no duplication happen. Yeah. So now I'm your contribution done. If then use non-Sierra Leonean as well, let them distinguish between Sierra Leone and then Sierra Leoneans them, because our pieces are coming to go and know that's a Sierra Leone and within a viewpoint. Yeah. I'm going to take it.
All right. Okay. Thank you very much. All right. Let we take another call. Yes, call outside the call. Okay. All right. We don't miss this one. Okay. Well, I'll take this one. All right. Yes, call outside it. Outside the call from.
Yeah, the call from Freetown.
All right.
Call from Freetown.
All right. You get the platform.
Yeah, I get a question where I want to put products. Rachel, I really want to know how actually this government come about to get the threshold and the compact. Now, bribe, or what exactly? What are the criteria the way MTPC they look for? With this government, they look for get the threshold and the compact. I really go want if my sister Rachel and Dr. Babi go to MCC, we don't get a meeting with them. They really ask them what are the criteria the way state they meet for getting there, threshold and the compact. Because we really adults. For men, they can say they have from 2018. Then this government say they get the threshold, if we don't give them that money, they now the compact and they go for them. I really want when they go to them, then they go ask any question. How comes this thing happen? This government bribe on our waiting and do? I want. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much. Okay, let's take another call. Yes, call outside the call from. Okay. Yes, call outside the call from. All right.
We go talk to the audience about some of the questions. One, Abdul call say, how do you plan to address counter narratives? Well, we not there for the respond directly to Mr. Bill. We did see what's in the happen, so we did address what's in the happen. Now then get for find a way. We have a battle to fight, and we have taken that battle where we are strongest. We are strongest with our pens and paper. We are strongest with our keyboards. Now they will take them. So whatever Mr. Bill then they do, they pay people there for counter, narrative. We self get for be, we are going to do our own part. So that counter narrative, we are not intimidated by that. Mrs. Add to, to that, if, that first question.
Yes, we can take them to the other one while we wait for Mr. Common Talk. So, of course, we all, for some of now we know, I mean, it's out there, say the government, they spend huge amount of money for PR.
All right, yes.
All right, Mr. Common Talk, we just address some of the questions then while you are away, but continue.
Yes, sorry, we can suspect something the way they happen, but anyway, all left that side. Yes, call outside the call again.
Hello?
Yeah, outside the call again.
Yeah, from Oyad.
All right, okay, you get to the platform. You get 2 minutes for making points or comments.
Okay. Like happy to say, those sisters are up say them prepare themselves for the counter because say this government, you could demonstrate against them, but they say they can't demonstrate, say things fine. So we will sign this. I will share around for the who are not listening to the program, they don't know, but I will explain tell them because this time for telecom, telling company, on-man telling company, we don't all know. Because it's not the best way down there for the all understand. One thing one know sister and not forget this MCC whenever they go there, let they ask them people for investigate. How come this government they pass this thing? Then we civil society they are so they should expose them. Because now they are the virus in our country. Now the bad people in the country. Because now the people in Nando for talk for the poor people there. And the people in Nando who them people they listen to. But are the people around the would they destroy. So they need for being if you investigate and enforce for start. But I'm not contribution.
All right, thank you very much. Let's take another voice. Family 2 minutes so that at the end of the day, other people and we will call. Okay, we don't miss this one. All right, let's take this one. All right. Yes, call outside the call from.
Yeah, they talk now. Yeah, come on, talk. How you do, pa?
Not bad, pa. You get 2 minutes. Question or comment?
Well, me and I small medium tell Sierra Leone they say today na a good day for Sierra Leone, a great day for Sierra Leone. So 10 years ago, I say let women take the baton of Sierra Leone. Women they don't fail Sierra Leone. This is the right time. This now. Sierra Leone don't wake up now. Thank you for the woman there for take this kind of a baton for go for liberate Sierra Leone. Thank you for them. If not, Sierra Leone people, some of them they sleep today. Now that's not my get for them. Let them keep going. Let them wake up. Let them take the country. That country, they man there. We don't have like that country. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. Yes. Call outside the call from. Okay. Let's take this one. Yes. Call outside the call from.
Hello.
Yeah, outside the call from.
Yeah. I call from Canada.
All right. You get 2 minutes. Question or comment? Okay.
Just a brief one. So first of all, I tell you, thank you for this platform. It's one of the most credible platforms. And, the team make her really happy just to watching the last caller say, women they need for take a very vital role in governance in the salon.
Mm-hmm.
I tell you the whole thing. This I have not seen this even here in Canada inside with salon community. If women not lead that country, if women not get like 80% the parliament. So you know, whoever go before, we demand now just a mess. I tell you the whole truth. Where women don't focus on anything. Watch all the household in Africa. If a woman, when I devoted woman, virtuous woman, that house they prosper. All the education, the minister, they always so. Now, mama in a village, they stand strong on the papa. Say the minister, so we see up to now. So African women are different kind of creatures that we God make unique. Now that them two ladies don't stand for we. Let God put blessing in their vision and let them succeed. This means that they pray and let all try to contribute and help them. Let all come together. But I guess very strong feeling say women the need for being like the leaders of that country. For let's say in narrative change. Then we come with a very strong narrative where we say that would be a model we will follow. Other than that, we are out. And I want to say the last question I want to say again: what are the drivers say? What are the things that we don't put in place so they make sure this particular movement will succeed? Because we don't see protests and don't go through international. I don't know what to say anyway. Because I so messed up, right?
I understand. Right now, thank you very much.
Country. You know, I'm so mad with it.
I know. There is social proof that
they don't do a lot of protests, and they don't do a lot of protests, and we need to see no serious impact. I need to think for say, wait for
all
time.
right, it's 2 minutes on done. Thank you very much.
Only God put blessing and then teach to lead let them succeed in this thing. All rally behind them.
All right, thank you. Thank you very much. Now we had another voice. Yes. All right, to miss this one. Okay, let's take this one. Yes, call outside the call from.
Mr. Komoto, good evening.
Good evening. You get 2 minutes. Question or comment?
I just want to tell the Mabire thank you. Like Rachel, you don't also, you don't say you. We say you right.
Are they behind the scene?
And I want to tell Rachel and Mrs. Fatima, Mrs. Biba, do you apply this petition here? Then get on Facebook, especially Fatima Biba, you get in Twitter. How many scatter and the way go, we go take her, we go spread her all over the world. Anybody when able meet up the program, you go get on a WhatsApp, now then group them, you get on a Facebook, now then group them or short like a message. Most spread and make the petition go far. Now that one they know what they do for we.
So the petition they write down at the link, so you can go now and sign up and share them. Yeah.
Okay.
We don't do up and back again, Seth. Now the link, and we don't pin already.
Yeah. Then at the comment section. Sorry.
All right. Let's take another call. Yes, call outside the call from. Let's take 2 more. Don't give a chance for respond. So fam will just say 2 more call. This not the after this one. Don't they take 1 more? Though we allow them may they respond. Yes. Call outside the call from.
I call now.
All right, you get
this petition. About this petition, we will not go school, so I'm not get for do and for we for sign. Or get phone they will go what? I'm not go do and for we will not go school. I know. Oh, stress right now. No notice for do, no notice for say, but dear, I'm not sure what to go do. Not go school. And I know they left food here, dear. We will not go school. I know they left food here. I know they left food here. We do man don't go school, dear. Not to consider. We not sure what to for do. Yeah, thank you so much. Good night. God bless you.
All right, good question. Thank you very much. Okay, let's just take the last call first before I allow them to respond. Yes, call outside the call from.
I call from Riyadh.
All right, you get the platform.
Okay, me something more in future. I want to tell Mrs. Fatima and Mrs. Angura. Let them put this one on note in future. Sierra Leone will, at least in future, we fit forget adult school. The adult school way I mean for teach people learn about the Constitution of Sierra Leone.
Yes.
For teach people learn the Constitution of Sierra Leone. I want let them to open they note this note here in future. Maybe they go able to do for you like and they be function as Sierra Leone. Let people know what is not right. Let people know what is not wrong. And that continue. Your contribution and thank you.
All right, thank you very much. So, Famula, please, Lowy just allowed for us. Low, stop the call then first. we stop the call them first. Let we allow them. Okay. Let we allow them make them respond. Yes. I'm sure I'll be the pick some of the points there with people in the zone. I want to respond to them.
Yes, well, like I've been say about the counter narrative. I think say if we focus on always, looking at what matter be they try for counter, it go distract we from what we they do. So we are focused on what we are doing, and we are going to, take this to the next level. So we know they allow counter narratives for distract we. And also the compact, how they can meet the threshold. What we know is that most of the money, the platform, the way Mother Bill in government they get on now the international community, not lobby, what are they called lobbyists them now the Western world. They are highly paid. Then they pay them lobbyists, then they for bring them to them platform, then they for bring them up na the radar, for bring them up, and make them case to like MCC, not to for say and the investigation where they can go do. Somebody call we talk about the civil what do they call them? Civil society. Where now people then they call the evil society. So the tragedy is when they can go find out about what thing they happen at the country, then same civil society or then evil society. Now then they can depend on, because them believe say the civil society now then they with the grassroots. So instead of then go to the people, the household to household, then they go to the civil society, say what in they happen about, so what in they happen at this side. So what in civil society tell them, nine they put down saying that this they happen at Sierra Leone. So what in we they ask for now this petition is that we want investigation when a household level, which means you then go send people then at the houses then say what you observe, what you see, what happen, anybody now you host die from this, from what they happen, and from the community level. Because whenever they go even to the chiefdom, Mother be done by all the chiefdom. Right now, most of the chiefdom wives and they on the payroll of the parliament. Most of the chiefdom wives and they as parliamentarian because of the system where them input just before the election, where nobody not get for vote for them. So they don't buy the chiefdom in so many different ways. So you cannot count if MCC go under for go investigate, then go talk to chief. Now what's matter be one and then go tell the chief. It talk to evil society. Now what's matter be one and the evil society go say. So we they ask for investigation where then at the household level, household and community level. Now that make we they ask for that.
And let's jump in. Somebody picked out one very sensitive talk because you talk about bots them. No, technology don't so advanced now. We already hear about artificial intelligence. We are in it's so easy for like you even get people I mean, like what's in the integrity of it? Somebody mentioned that. What's in the mechanism I don't put in place? Like not just be like somebody they play with her. Somebody can put sort of like maybe virus on the link, or maybe sometimes even governments can set they use a robot, because now that than they don't use that. It's simple. Most of them big organizations and fake they can use that. You visit a motorman, they na motorman, but not a waterman, and we not get that kind of technology for decipher or try to find out. Is that something we want to consider? Because
change.org done they around for a long time, and they are on top of those things. So we are on a safe platform. This not something where we just go create a website. We then a platform when a very strong and successful platform, change.org. Okay. So we not worry about that. Then they take care of all of that. We're not worried about that. So if now then go create their own counter. I mean, this not something where they launch today, they will forget about that. We are going to be on top of this every day. So any changes we will see, anything where they happen to this petition, we are going to be on top of it. So if anything comes, we'll deal with it, but we don't anticipate any such like say then go put virus per we petition. No, there's no such thing. It's not going to happen. I guarantee that.
I think I still look at this last person. Let you not forget a lady called say for the one who not go school. How then go able to sign this? A very important, you know. So maybe sometimes the question go forget that, but some of them questions are very important because the majority of people who they actually are again. I mean, they need them kind of sensitization. Yeah.
The petition not they ask for much. The petition not they ask for much. As you see when you open it, you they see sign the petition. It just ask for your name and if you get email. If anybody
that now for the I'll go school. But what about if I not go school now? So I go call person will go school, not to so let me.
Yes. Just like how they call them then Bobo then where Sabi read for set up then WhatsApp, you know. So it's the same process. If you open if you open the petition, something the way you know Sabi read, somebody where you trust to call them, make it come help you for, you know, we get there. I mean, most of them picking in by, you know, as bad as the education system then as Sierra Leone, you go ask picking where the junior secondary school, you go able for help you, you know, for fill out now a very short now 2-3, you know, you name you the country your email address if you get them. So we not get control over waiting it ask for. So that's the way, because they set it up for let the system for secure the system. Now that make the setup up that way. So you the user, we are users, we're using that platform. We not get control over certain areas then. So we not go say, you know, for require a name, you know, for require, you know, number. So as best as possible, do ya me auntie them, me mama them. I mean, they tell me mama all the time. I say, mama, you will need for sue the Sierra Leone government because you're so smart. That woman, they travel all the way, go all around Africa. Ghana, you go Europe, you know, it not be read nothing. Me mama been getting your phone book. Now numbers, you go ask her what's in this person phone number. It go show you lines them. And you go dial that number, they go be correct. I say we foresue the Sierra Leone government because then deprive you, and you know, smart woman then they're not sabi read and write. But believe me, there's so much more they can do. So do ya call that junior secondary school, let it help you, let you sign this petition, yeah.
All right, you not go believe say you know more people that don't last share, most people that don't tell you how most people that don't share right now, right? Or don't sign right now. We're not left to show it to. This is not the number of people that we don't sign up. We not don't show it to. You see?
Wow.
You see?
Wow. Alhamdulillah. Thank God. We praise God. This shows the need.
134.
It's a great need.
Yeah, 134.
And that brings me to
open the line.
While we wait for the line, I just want to address that brings me to where one caller say how we go able for ensure say we continue or this petition be a success. Now you and you where they watch me. Now you roll on the way you go play for ensure say we succeed with this petition here. So for ensure say this petition where una they sign it go usa if go. So now your responsibility down there now for ensure, because you ask me I'll go ensure say we all get parts for play. We don't play with parts. Una the rest of the Sierra Leoneans say where they across the world, una your contribution, una your responsibility now for just sign the petition. Because we don't read the petition to now, or they're exploiting inside the petition. Now things the way they happen every day to now, everyday life. So do ya now the only way this petition will able for succeed now for make una sign this petition. Yeah.
And we get for do your part for let this petition stay on and continue. Now Facebook, now Twitter, now you know WhatsApp groups them, we'll get for continue for the push up. So if Nadana we on part where when they ask about now that we get for continue for the do, and the other background work then we'll get for the do for the decision makers then.
So I don't know the question. I don't know the question then. No, we open the line back.
Yeah.
The other question I think so we don't talk about how somebody asked how Sierra Leone government they meet the MCC thresholds. lobbyists, instead of them use the money for make the country better, then they pay unto lobbyists. Then lobbyists, then now well-known people, then are the Western world. Then they go lobby now the government.
Corruption and they.
Yes. So now them country there, so they be done. You know, some they don't get into trouble. But if they get connection at MCC, then they use that in connection day, then go, lobby for Sierra Leone. I believe, say, even when I recently say the chief minister, Senge, waiting by David Moyne in a Senge, they come na MCC with a delegation. Now lie, not a delegation, then they come with na MCC. Then they come for let and lobbies, then take them to the MCC for go push again, for waiting they're not qualified for. So we they sit down then at the UN, and everywhere else, so then they brag, say we don't go here, we don't get this. Now lobbies, and then they pay. And the money where they for take feed una, na Sierra Leone, the money where they for take give una electricity, the money where they for take let pikin eat lunch. Now that money they take, they can't pay to lobbies.
All right.
Just so they get that put in their pockets.
Famula, they take 10 more calls, then wrap up the program. 10 more calls. Yes, call outside the call from. We need 10 more calls.
Hi, Mr. Kamoto. Yes, I call from Europe.
All right.
Mr. Kamoto, I still want to talk about this data integrity issue. I know that answered some of the issues. Then will be raised up. But my own concern still remains, because I told me just not say, really, we talk about bots, yeah? People can actually pay people for go and fill them thing there. Totally, we can able to afford them. Like, I'm not name names, but some people in the back, they will afford $200,000 for get bots them. People, literally human beings them, fill up them thing and they don't use them in their favor. So it go back to what they say for data integrity. I don't say change.org, that's a reputable organization, but we deal with Africa now, not to Europe or America, where people they live with integrity, right? So we must ensure, say, the data that we capture is really, really valid, because as I say, anybody can use that in their own favor, get $200,000, pay a lot of people they get 3 million petition in the favor and use that and say, well, you see, people that want me, they elect me and everything. This data, they must ensure data integrity. I don't know if it's ID card you need to put in or whatever. I don't know, but it's definitely a situation where it can be, infiltrated and used against the purpose, yeah?
All right.
Thank you so much.
All right, thank you very much. Okay, now we had another call. This now the 1 of 9, you don't left 9 more calls there. All right, after this, you don't left 8 more calls there. Yes, if I move from the Common Talk community, you get the platform.
Yeah, Mr. Common Talk. I just tell me people have planted, thank you. And then I want to ask back one question. I don't know if we are informed of this this online meeting. What they do so right now?
Yeah, we had the show. We had the show on live, though it's TVS the show on live.
Oh, okay. So now we just want to know, because say who only first for something, then we are Runa. I mean, happy because I'm for Siam. I through we had for Siam. Yeah, so I be where I say, hey, this mommy Aleka, and the rich and the show now to follow up. So for all the first for one goals, no for them at one side, and that's why we can also say, oh, now for me for no contacts we had, because people can be called there because kind of this now the first for. Passports will not get sorry as when people in Africa holding at this part. I need to list the program there. If anybody gets sorry hats for Motaman or you get sorry hats for your family when they down there, so God have every blessed day for the listing. Maybe like all the on any hours on the yesterday, I watch you, I watch Common Talk, I watch we had, I at this. So we don't want to get information because we feel them. Right now, what is Africa for people? It's so much because you mama in neighbor they cry angry. You have to for years so that the more you spend is sorrowful. People will be a work. It's so salon. So if we're not to run the esteem, so God and I be good more
but to pray God, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we run church. We all had so. Anybody work out bad thing, I have Allah disgrace us for we. Give a big albalau for we. Give the problem of the dunya. You know, the problem go come out. Well, thank you very much. We return our place to Allah day with you. Assalamu alaikum for this.
All right, okay. This is the number 3 of 10. Number 3 of 10. Yes, call outside the call from. Hello?
How you doing everything? Can you hear me?
Yes, you're live. Who's the call from?
Hi, this is Amina, sister admin, now we yard.
Okay.
Just a call to also encourage you people in the salon for tell them say, you know, this history in the making for let women then come together and put this petition so for we suffering in a salon. I just want to commend me sisters them, of course, Rachel and Dr. Fatima, and also Fatima Conte and myself and other women them, Miss Khadija and what's the woman my daughter them I forget. But you know, we work so hard, you know, phone calls upon phone calls, we did online. So this is all for Sierra Leoneans them, because if not for we no more, we okay also we there so, but we not go left with people there for dinner saloon and they suffer. So I just want to encourage people them for tell them say, if your mama no go school.
I think I don't know if not drive you drive, sister. I mean,
yeah.
You drive, the line don't cut.
I don't. Okay. Oh Lord. Okay. Let me see.
Yes, I think you better. Yeah. You better small. Better small.
Yeah. So if you not go school, you wanna go school, or anybody not go school, ask somebody make it help you for sign this petition. Yeah. So because it's very, very important. You know, we need the people that forget their freedom. We all Sierra Leoneans are one people. We get for country together. We just go back. We just for move like how we know them before, when we all go sit down at the same pot and pan we eat. But without stuff like this, we didn't see us so. So I just commend me. Now we had.
She's breaking.
All right. Okay. I think you will call me where you didn't a better place, but it seems as if we get the line they break up. But
no
but I'm sure people can get your message. Thank you very much for calling. All right. This now the number 4 of 10. Yes, caller. Okay, we miss this caller. All right. This now the number 4 of 10. Yes, call outside the call from.
Yes, Mr. Come on, talk. I call from Freetown.
All right, you get the platform. You get question or comment?
Yeah, sorry about the noise. I just want to make comments. Maybe in call where I've been asked Dr. Barbie for making go do we this honor and start the petition. And I just want to tell her thank you for what you do. And the reason why I'm not being for call, I want to be one of the first 5 or 10 people that would sign up. I just sign up and I don't share. And I will continue for sure. I think these are the best way forward. So if the president say that opposition, who gets now proof safe or say not to opposition, these are all the people that are this country that they want this petition. So that I'm going to say thank you, Mr. Common Talk and Dr. Barbie and Rachel. Thank you so much.
All right, it's okay. Would it take number 5? Yeah, would it take? Okay. They take number 5 of 10. Yes, call outside the call from. Sorry. It's outside the call from.
I call from London.
All right, you get the platform. Question or comment? Okay.
Yeah, I just want to ask her for that because I find out that no how for that. I'm sorry, we're not too intelligent and IT. Use out for time. Use out for sign. So this program is very important.
Live demonstration, maybe.
Very simple. Last year, yes, live demonstration. Yeah, it's very good. Now you go send me hi. You go just send me hi. I go send for you the petition. But if you didn't have the comment section, I go do up and back. I don't do up and at the comment section. Okay. Now just see the comment section. Click on do live live demonstration. Thank you.
Okay.
All right. So after I don't take the last 10 calls, the left 5 more calls. There we go. Show people how for doing. All right. Let's take this one. Okay. We don't miss this caller. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Will they take this now the number 6 of 10. So after this now 4 more calls will they take. Yes, caller, outside the call from.
Yes, sir. They call from Dubai.
All right, you get the platform.
Yeah, Mr. Common Talk, mega issue the MCC, where they say they, make a petition for the MCC because the MCC now for electricity and water supply. And if that money go, definitely go benefit the Sierra Leoneans then. Because if you like no day and water no day, Mother Bureau in cabinet, they get generator. The ministers then get, the honorables then get generator. Now the Sierra Leoneans, the average Sierra Leoneans, they miss out. And this MCC money, I think you need to do some survey on them. I understand that the American government, they give direct to the government. They get organizations the way that they identify, where they tell them what in them for use the money for. And this now for electricity and water. So let we try for know first this money, how they distribute them, and what they propose before we go oppose them. Because if you have Sierra Leoneans, the ordinary Sierra Leoneans, then I will suffer back. So for the say Tranganese, they right now the water not then with the pray go back, let MCC money not come. It don't make sense. So this now one side, I think I disagree with them. And let them do thorough survey on the MCC. Government not get the government the benefit you can the government, but not for the masses, not for the population. And electricity and water. And so right now lack that two things there. And the other side we again we I try for Mrs. Barbie, now I'm a big sister because I know it's my brother from Kono. That area where you tell them say then give platform to Adebayo, you say then get right for give. Not to forgive platform. You give platform, but we platform the insight. They call on violence. They say, "Una go kill police, una kill soldier, una go burn yanda." They're not to the right platform than the Mrs. Barbie doctor. I'd expect you for lay endorse. Endorse let what in come on top they do. We na something we they educate the people them, they give the awareness. But we not say that particular man all side call for demonstration can't happen because we get violence on the tone. And when I miss one thing, when I don't forget say push don't take hold now we youth in life. So most of the demonstrations and the why you see they turn out quick to killing. When some of the youth don't take that push.
All right.
They see policeman like fall. They see policeman like fall.
Okay, the 2 minutes on
so they're not afraid. They're not afraid nothing.
All right.
So these are something we have to consider also.
All right. Thank you for your contribution. All right. Okay. We'll only take 4 more calls, then wrap up the call. Yes. Call outside. Okay, we'll miss this caller. Okay. We'll add this one. Okay. This one again we'll miss her. All right. Okay. I think the line done the jam now. I sound like see well. Now we just save time. Family, I just close the line because I don't know what's in the happen. I see the calls them, but family, unfortunately, the line don't close. I don't see people that won't call, but this not gonna be the last program. Hopefully, Rachel and Doctor will find another time for come talk to her. Now we just shown that this is very important. Like Rachel will explain to them how for signer. Yes, Rachel, you want to tell people Fambule how side them for sign on the left, on the right, what them for do? Hello?
Line.
When get you. I don't know what's happening.
Sorry. They get me now. So when you open the link, when you open the link, after where you don't read through, or you ask somebody, if you not go school, you ask somebody, make he explain to you what's inside this petition here. He explain to you where you don't read and down, you do see sign petition. Then you click to sign petition. When you click to sign petition, like Dr. Babi said, now just few questions, and I'm not to say now complicated something. When you click there, you see for write your first name, your last name, and email address, and that's all. And hold on. Then it asks you if you say yes, tell me the petitioner. I know they see clear. You can zoom this thing.
Yeah.
Quickly.
Yes. say, yes, tell me if this petition wins and how can help other relevant petition. How can I help other relevant petitions? Another ones, no, I don't want to hear about this petition's progress or other relevant petitions. And
Okay.
Then I could just stop the email.
Yes.
Then optional.
Okay, so then I think there is an option that says do not display my name and comment on this petition.
Yes.
So that is optional if you want to do that. So
then where they salon. Yes.
Of course, we know how it is there, because I think one thing that they will get for make clear to people already salon, because people are going for sign, but knowing the country that we are, or that they find themselves now, where freedom of speech, then no Muslim salon people are not able to express themselves. So every little thing, then they afraid. So you not get for afraid. That make them give option, yeah, whether you want your name or you comment for day inside the petition. That's another option you have to explore. But once you're done with your name, your first name, your last name, and email address, you're done. You just click to sign petition. So Baku protocol inside.
All right, so we actually left the talking points program right now, TTP, with Mr. Common Talk and the United Voices for Sierra Leone. And of course, we start a program right now, Usai, where they can discuss several other issues then with Honorable Lahai Mara under the main opposition APC party. And similar to one of the biggest issues we come up this morning, where we get to talk about the issue of the leadership of the APC member of parliament. We actually meet with Marabio today. We can talk about that day, and we will know what in this meeting they about, and plenty of other issues them we will get to focus on, we get for do corruption and things them inside the country. So we the left Common Talk right now, and we'll come back in the next 2 minutes for actually go live with Honorable Mara.